Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 130 of Sonic Boom TV. This is a unboxing episode. An order came in from Real Gone Music. Cover my address, but I'll show you theirs. Just if you scan that code, you may be able to get it. Real Gone Music. They do a lot of reissues. I don't know that they do any first releases of anybody, but some first vinyl releases, but they do mostly vinyl. They do have CDs, a lot of reissues of 80s heavy metal, but there's also some alternative rock, there's 60s rock, it's a whole bunch of stuff, and they usually have a couple come out every month, and they're not all the same genre, so you can kind of pick and choose, and maybe you can get one every couple months or whatever that you're looking for. That's worked out for me so far. The prices are generally a little bit cheaper than a store. Sometimes a lot cheaper than a store. You may have to pay a little bit of shipping, but it works out better to do it through them, and you're guaranteed to get it. So this one is going to be the third album from Saigon Kick. Got these two here. This one came from Real Gone Music from their website. It says it's printed on deep purple, limited to 2000, but I think this isn't the first pressing because I believe there was a black one they did before that and maybe a different color too, so it's just 2000 of that color. This one, however, is the Black Friday. It's the US vinyl debut. It's on green and it says Reptilian Green Marble Vinyl, limited 2,500 copies, but it's kind of a green and yellow, so it's a nice looking one. That one they also did on a black. They reissued that one again, so it's available. But I kind of pre-opened this package here so we can get into it. I like how they package their stuff. It's kind of double boxed, sort of. You have that box inside of a box. So they make sure that your stuff's not getting bent up on their end anyway. So what we got is, put that to the side, Saigon Kick's Water. Already feels a little, the spine feels a little weird, but it says, first time on vinyl, Saigon Kick's third album from 1993 featuring One Step Closer and must-have version of David Bowie's Space Oddity. And that's the sticker. Now I had this one on CD as well as the Lizard. I never had this one. I've only listened to this once or twice so far. I was kind of waiting to get this so I could go through them all again. So I'm not familiar with as much of this. But when this came out, I didn't not like it. But it was weird to me because it seemed like a lot more psychedelic songs than this. This had, Love's on the Way, the big super ballad song that everybody knew them for, but that wasn't even anywhere near the best song on that album. That album was all over the place as far as style, but it rocked so hard on some songs and it was so good. And I just split that seam. And so when this one came out, it didn't live up to that so much. It was more of a trippy kind of album. And the funny thing is that I put it on the other day because I knew it was coming this week, and I put this the album on the other day because I have the CD, and I was listening to it and I was like, man, I really like this. Why have I neglected it for so long? And maybe it just took so long for me to get into it, and so now that I got the vinyl, I'll definitely be enjoying that. So let's take it out and see what's on the inside. Okay, we've got a printed inner sleeve, lyrics. This side we've got some band photos. The little information about the bands. Liner notes, as it were. Saigon Kick is Paul Varone drums, drums, percussion, piano. Jason on vocals, guitar, piano, keyboards, bass, and programming. Chris McLernan on bass, backing vocals, and guitar. I think they used to have 4 people in the band. Well, I know they did because there's 4 on this one. So somebody's out. I think this is just standard black vinyl. We'll pull it out. Very staticky. Nice label. Saigon Kick Water. Kind of looks like it's got a little warp to it. Maybe not. Maybe just the way I'm holding it. It's okay. And then the other side is Saigon Kick Water. They definitely have another sappy song on this one called "I Love You." Looks like I might have a scratch right there, so we'll have to see what that's about. I know if there is a problem with it, they will replace it, but I'll listen to it maybe right after this. Back cover, I don't know if I showed that part yet, so we'll do that. Track listing is One Step Closer, Space Oddity. I don't know if they released that as a single or not. Water, Torture, Fields of Rape, I Love You, Sergeant Steve. That's one I like. My Heart, On and On. That one I think is a single. But it's also kind of soft, mellow, whatever you want to call it. The Way, Sentimental Girl, Close to You, When You Were Mine, and Reprise or Reprise, however you say it. They put out 2 more albums after this, and there's some like greatest hits demos, and there's like 3 other things that I've seen on their Wikipedia. I thought they were done after this. I never knew about the other 2 albums until a few years ago. And I was like, man, I've never even seen them anywhere, and I still haven't seen them anywhere. So they may be out of print. I don't know. But I know the album cover on the last one is terrible. It's got just like a plain color cover. I think it's gray maybe, and some black words, and I think there's like a little weird little symbol or something, but it's not a good cover at all. The one after this one has some kind of artwork or something as a cover, so I don't know about that one. But anyway, Saigon Kicks Water. It wasn't like a Grail album, but I was trying to collect all these, at least these 3 from them, because I'm trying to build up my 80s, 90s, hard rock, heavy metal collection. And as you can see, some of these, that's what we have displayed right now. And I'm working on a couple of shows on here for that, but I got delayed with my sickness for the last week, so we'll get back to that as soon as possible. There was some other stuff I want to talk about as far as I can't think of what it's called. Record Store Day coming up. That'll be my next episode, I believe, and that'll be it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.